Hey, light workers. Welcome. This is your host, your favorite light worker, your favorite spiritual life coach, your favorite intuitive therapist, Amina Hextall Suma. And I am excited in this new moon in Taurus energy, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I have been holding down this session for a minute now, but now the ancestors said it is time. So today you're going to get the most clear and accurate, highest, not higher, highest purpose reading ever. You're going to discover your life purpose today on Sit With Me. Okay, guys, welcome back to Sit With Me, STEAM Intuitive Therapy with your host, Amina Hextall. Guys, before I jump right into things, please make sure you check out the website, STEAMintuitivehealingarts.com. That's where you can book personal sessions with me. That's where you can register for my certification workshops. That's where you can find out all of the special events I have coming up, free as well as paid. And that is where you can book me for your events in your hometown, as well as you can even schedule your own sacred ceremony. So check out the website, guys. There's so much there for you. You can also become a light work member. I believe it's light worker member of the site, where you get a whole bunch of other perks as well. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's talk about this. Highest purpose, not your higher. Stepping into your highest purpose. And when I say highest purpose, what I mean is what your divine purpose is and has been since your first lifetime on this planet. Yeah, let that sink in. Now, mind you, you might have had many missions, many different lessons you're supposed to go through in this lifetime and in various lifetimes. However, your highest purpose is why you keep coming back. Why you keep coming back until this is fulfilled. Oh, you're going to find out what it is today. Your highest purpose is what you need to step into in order to finish the cycle of coming back and having to repeat lessons over and over again. When you step into your highest purpose, you are completely in co-creator mode with the divine and open to manifestations that come through you, as well as able to help others to shift their energy so that they can have the same connection with their guides and with the divine. So why now? Well, now is the time for my light tribe. If you are drawn here, if you're a subscriber to this channel, you're a part of this light workers community. And it's our time. We are the community of people who have been delayed, who have been postponed, who have been constantly told to be patient and to wait for divine time. And we did that. And now it's time to reap what you've sown. So if you've been doing that spiritual work, if you've been holding on to faith even when there was nothing to hold on to, if you've been staying connected to your guides and not giving up hope and persevering and persisting, then this is the year you will thrive. In fact, little birdie tells me that this month you will feel the shift. How can you step into your highest purpose? Well, you can step into it once you know what it is. And how do you know? Well, think about something you love to do. Think about something that if it didn't involve money or any other things, if you could do it without any restrictions, anything getting in the way of challenging it, what would you do? And I mean, what would you do in this world? Because light workers usually feel called to be of service in some way, to give back to the world in some way. And often our lesson is to learn how to receive. But we're not here for that today. We're here today to learn how to open up to let that highest purpose be evident to us. And I'm going to tell you, it's been evident. It's whatever your heart has been calling you to do. Whether you're doing it or not is not the point. The point is, what does your heart truly desire? And whatever that is, it's a connection to your highest purpose in a way. It's something that will bring you closer to it. So don't feel bad if you're thinking, oh, well, what I really desire right now is the love of my life. But if that's your true heart's desire, then your highest purpose may involve getting into your divine union. And in that union is where you do your work. Aha. So whatever you feel driven and passionate about, that is your highest purpose. Whatever you could not live without doing, that is your highest purpose. Whatever you feel called to do, whether you have the credentials or the ability to do it or not, that is your highest purpose. And usually it stems from childhood, something you've always wanted to do, but you put it on the back burner because you felt like you either weren't good enough, light workers, as we often lower our value and begin to underestimate our own self-worth or for the reflection we get back from society. Or it's something that you did and you felt like you didn't do well. It didn't succeed in the way you thought. So you threw it to the side. Well, now is the time. Okay, light workers. Now is the time to reclaim these gifts. It is divine time. Reclaim your gifts. Reclaim your connection to your guides. And live. Yes, light workers. Just be. It's time to just be. Be your best self. Live your best life. Do what you love. Imagine your ideals, then make them real. I like that. Imagine your ideals and then make them real. And I leave y'all with that before we go into the pick a card reading. Blessings. Welcome, y'all. I'm so hyped for this segment today. This pick a card read is gonna be so dope. But before we get into it, I want to take you through 4 deep guided breaths. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale through our mouths and exhale through our mouths. And as you're doing it, I want you to daydream. Yeah, I said daydream. I want you to daydream about what it is you want to call into your life. That could be love, that could be money, work, whatever you want to manifest at this time in your life. We're going to daydream about it. Okay? So get the idea in your mind now. What is it you want to call in? Close your eyes. What is it that you want to manifest in your life immediately? Take a minute and see it in your mind. Now that you have it in your mind, take a deep breath in through your mouth. You're inhaling light and love and support. Exhale through your mouth, letting go of any doubt, any mindset that may get in the way of you manifesting this. Let it go. Take another deep breath in through your mouth, holding on to your vision. Seeing it, feeling it, owning it. Exhale and let go. Let go of any expectations of how it is to show up. Taking a deep breath through your mouth. See yourself interacting with this vision. Feel yourself in it. Exhale. And just relax in the energy of knowing it is yours. It's already yours. Take another deep breath in through your mouth. And really feel yourself in the energy of what you are visualizing. Exhale and just surrender. Let that vision go off into the hands of your guides so that it can manifest in the best way and the quickest way for you. Open your eyes. All right, guys. So welcome to this Pick a Pal reading. This one is a complex one, so I have to get out my notebook and read you my notes. So this reading is meant to confirm your mission in life, awaken you to your highest purpose, okay, as we've been talking about this whole session. These pals are going to be selected differently. How you're going to select each pal is by the dice roll that was rolled for them prior to this recording, by the top card that's on each pal, or you can choose them by sound. You can tap into if you feel you're more clairaudient, where you pick up signals and signs through hearing. So maybe you'll hear a certain sound for a pal and you'll say, okay, I feel that that's the one that has my message. Okay? So I'm going to tell you each pal, what they are, what's going to represent each pal in your selection process. And then after that, I will do each sound for each pal. And then you should be ready to select by then, guys. Okay. So for pal number 1, we have the Law of Pure Potential. And it's also pal 1. Let me see. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page. So pal 1 is represented by the Ascending Lunar Mode, the number 5, the zodiac sign of Leo, and the Angel Bells sound. Pal number 2 is the Law of Manifestation. And this pal is represented by Uranus, the number 11, and the zodiac sign Virgo. And its sound is the ancestor bells. Pile number 3 is the Law of Creation. I know many of you are probably saying, I'm drawn to more than one. Feel free, wherever you're guided, that's where you need to find the answers for your highest purpose. So we have, let me make sure you guys can see this good. There we go. So for pile number 3 of the law of creation, we have Sagittarius as the zodiac sign, the planet Mercury, and the number 7. And the sound for this pile is the djembe drum. Pile number 4 is the law of reciprocity. This pile is represented by the ascending lunar mode again, the sign Pisces, and the number 4. The sound for this pile is the dun-dun and songba drum. And pile number 5 is the law of abundance. And pile number 5 is represented by the planet Mercury, the number 9, the sign of Virgo, and the instrument sound of the shakere. You can take as long as you need. You can pause this if you want to look at everything one more time. But in the next scene, you will see each pile individually and hear the sound that represents that pile. That should also help you make your selection, because I want this to be as accurate for those that are drawn here as possible. That's why there's so many different ways to select your pile. I want you to really hone in on what you feel called to, okay? If you're drawn to more than one pile, like I said, feel free. You can look at more than one pile if you feel drawn to, okay? There's no rules to this reading, but just make sure the number one thing is that you just want to make sure you select a pile based on feeling, a calling, not like oh, those words sound nice, or, well, you can. I ain't gonna tell y'all how to select. You know what? Select your pile, and I'll be back with pile number 1. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the law of pure potential, and your card also says, open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. And what I'm feeling for you, my ones, is that you have so many different gifts and talents that you may be called in a lot of directions. And for that reason, you need to be open to any possibilities, because you have the potential to do so much. So they just want you to open up to receive the opportunities that they send your way, because these opportunities are meant to help you in this lifetime to do your work that you're meant to do. You are a light worker who has so much freaking potential. So much potential. So many different things you could do. I'm so excited to see what else we have here. So, oh, sorry, I'm about to skip over everything else. So you were drawn also to the pile that is associated to the angel bells. The angel bells lets me know that archangels at this time are working with you heavily. They're covering you, they're protecting you, they're clearing challenges out of your way. And usually I feel like they come around my light tribe when it's time for them to sever ties with the past and totally embrace the new. And that's what they're doing right now for you. You also have the pile that had the ascending lunar mode, the number 5, and the sign of Leo. So the number 5 shows me immediately that you are transitioning. You are ending a cycle and beginning a new one. But the interesting thing is that you got Leo in the number 5, and Leo is in the 5th house of the zodiac signs. So if that's not a double 5 confirmation, like, what the hell? You're literally going through a huge transition. It's not really a transformation. I feel like you've done that already. You've already transformed. I feel like you're transitioning from one level to another. You're like leveling up at this time. Now, with Leo coming through, your happiness, your creativity is going to be very important when it comes to your life purpose. There's a need for you to either work with children, do something that is creative in the creative arts in some way, or requires creative thinking. You have to have time for leisure and recreation. All work and no play will make you a depressed soul, my pal ones. And you have to be doing something you love. You have to. That's just it. Your life purpose is meant to bring you pleasure. And with the ascending mode, it's like it's time to release the past. It's time to release the past. That's the number one thing that's happening right now to propel you towards your highest purpose, is cutting off the past. So let's keep it moving. Let's see what your natural skills are that are meant for you to use on your mission. So pile 1, you have flowers. Wow, that's beautiful. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So for some of you, I feel this is literally working with flowers will be your calling. Maybe in some way you'll do flower arrangements for events, or things that are meant to create a sanctuary or a sacred space, or even funerals. But I'm also hearing from many of you, growing flowers, having flowers around and plants, and just being out in nature is going to be very helpful in helping you hone in on creative ideas and visions that you may have and want to implement. You also have builder. Your infinite ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So another natural skill you have is the ability to create something from nothing. You are able to come up with an idea or take an idea and make something out of it. And out of doing that, that's where you get your sense of fulfillment. It's like, I made that, I did that. That's my baby. All right. And what else is natural? Oracle cards. And you know why I went, because I chose pile 1, and I ain't gonna tell you what my other pile is because I don't want to influence anyone, but I did feel drawn to more than one pile. But Oracle cards, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So many of you here will naturally be able to read. You will naturally be able to tap into that inner knowing. So getting Oracle cards of some kind will also boost your intuitive abilities. What else we got here for you? You also have Crystal Energy Healer. So that's something you might want to get certified in. I don't offer that, but I do touch on it in my STEAM certification course, because I'm certified in it, but I didn't feel that I was educated enough to certify others in specifically that. But I do brush on it. The use of crystals in my work is very important. As you can see, they're all over the place. So you also have Mindset Master. So you also will naturally be able to use crystals, and you will naturally have a skill at mastering, shifting your mindset, and possibly helping others do the same thing. What does that mean? Maybe some of you like, I don't get it. A mindset master is someone who can shift their thinking. And by shifting their thinking, they're able to shift their energy and their vibration and attract in what it is they want to match. So when you're a mindset master, it's difficult for you to be in a lack energy, because if you feel you're in that energy, you're able to quickly flip that. You know how naturally what will uplift you, what will get you out of the funk, and it works for you. So that's something that's a natural gift. Now, these natural skill, and these are things they're letting you know about, because they can also be very important when it comes to your highest purpose. So what else we got for you here? What gifts are you gonna learn easily, or you're meant to learn easily in this lifetime? So you have Child of the Cosmos. Wow, what a gift. So the intelligence of the universe lies within you. This is something you're going to be learning in this lifetime. Is the truth, the wisdom of the universe. You are going to be able to feel what is real and what's an illusion, what is the truth and what is meant to control. You are literally a star seed, like you are literally a child of the stars. And this is something you're going to learn. You're going to learn very easily how to connect to the energy in the universe. What else we got for you? I don't know why this keeps going light and dark, light and dark. I don't know if that's showing up in the camera. I hope not. You also have the gift of embracing your inner gypsy, freedom, fun, and music. Didn't I say you had to be doing something fun and creative? So you're going to learn how to use music to liberate, to create an energy of freedom in yourself and possibly in others. Maybe you're going to be a dance teacher, or a music teacher, or just a musician or a performer. But this gift is the gift of using music and movement to create an energy of freedom and fun. And you have connecting with water. Ocean, water spirits, hydrate. So a gift you're going to learn is something about the use of water or your connection to it. Some of you will learn how to canoe, I'm hearing, and boat like rowboat. I'm hearing some of you will learn how to help the ocean. Maybe you're going to be doing environmental work. And others of you are going to just learn how to use water to improve health, as far as cleansing the inside out. Spiritual cleansings as well will be something you might be able to offer, or something that you should partake in. And you are very connected. I'm going to let you know, one of the gifts you have is a deep connection to water spirits. So that could just be the energy of water, lakes, streams, ponds, oceans, a waterfall, but even just rain. But in some contexts, it's also the deities connected to them. Yemaya, Lokun, Neptune, Oshun, Mamawati, so, and so on and so on. Interesting. You're very outside. Nature seems to be something that is really going to be inspirational or inspiring you. Whenever you're feeling a lack of direction or clarity, getting outside, getting into nature, getting around flowers and bodies of water and music will, and even looking up at the night sky and seeing the stars, I feel like is a recharge for you. Okay. So what level of light worker are you right now? I don't know if I could fit all these cards in. All right. So we have you as power of the divine masculine. Wow. So right now I feel like you are a light worker who is in the energy of learning when to take action, how to use your wisdom to take inspired action, knowing when to make a move, when to be still. I'm gonna move those up a little. That's good. And you have Heart of Ascension. Wow. Expansion, a love for all, playfulness. You keep getting told to play and have fun, even with the Leo sign. And release the past. That's where you are right now. You are learning how to unconditionally love. You're expanding your ability to love, not just those around you or those that you know personally, but love for all. I feel like your higher purpose involves being able to have a love for all and share love and spread love with everyone. And releasing the past is the number one thing for you at this time. That's what you're doing, letting go of anything that is in your way. And what that's going to do is it's going to open up your heart to let more love and light in and opportunities for fun and playfulness. All right, so what challenges are you meant to overcome? Okay. False beliefs. You have to change your thinking. That's your challenge. You are naturally a mindset master, but it's like, what the hell? You carry false beliefs based off of things probably that were told to you or experiences. So it says, once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. So that's what you're letting go of at this time. The past, and not just people and situations from the past, but also the beliefs that you've developed based off of the past. You have this owl here. You're very wise. The experiences you've gone through have made it so. So therefore, any beliefs that you are a victim of any kind, let that go. You are a survivor of all that you've been through. Flip your beliefs. That's what you need to do right now. Flip how you talk to yourself, how you view yourself, and that will change everything, all the dynamics for you. Get all your challenges out the way. Literally is shifting your mind. So what else we have for you in the tarot? You have the the Page of Cups. Strength card. You just have to have the courage to speak from your heart. The Six of Cups. Yeah. You just have to have the courage to speak from your heart, to share your love in the way you deem fit. I do see work with children, maybe even special needs kids being something for you. You may be called to. And look at all these flowers. Flowers are very important to you when it comes to healing energy. Flowers will lift your spirit naturally. But I'm seeing that what you're being called to do, your challenge is going to be courage. Really knowing that you are worthy and knowing that, it's your calling. And this is something that I feel like a long time ago, maybe you felt like you couldn't do it. Because with Six of Cups here, it's giving me a nostalgic energy that this is something from the past. And the challenge is that it's from the past. So it carries those false beliefs of the past. Like, I can't do it. I failed. I'm not good enough, and you have to change that. You have to get rid of that thinking because they're saying it's built around fear to an extent. When all you have to do is just be you. Follow your heart. Speak from your heart. I do hear an opportunity coming in that you're going to love. Someone, maybe a masculine energy, maybe someone who's older than you, is going to offer you an opportunity to do something that is going to take courage, but it's something you've wanted to do for a very long time. And this person has a lot of love for you and a lot of faith that only you will be able to achieve this. When that opportunity comes in, take it. I don't know who that was for. That was for a bunch of you, though. I don't feel that was for one person specifically. That's a few of you have that energy coming in. All right, so let's get right to the point. What career should you be in and why? So we have two cards. I pulled two for each pile. So pile one you have, and this is from my new Yeah, Awakening to Your Highest Purpose deck that I'm making. By the way, guys, I've decided that I'm going to be selling some homemade decks. They will be made to order, meaning I will be channeling your energy and making your card in that way. They will have, you can get them separately, or they come as an add-on for personal readings with me. All right, and with that out the way, your first card is the one to whom the world is home. So, traveling or living abroad is your highest purpose's foundation. You may also be called to do environmental work. Didn't I say that with water? Your possible calling: travel agent, agency, guide, a performer, retreat or host, a location host, a tour manager, a pilot, or a flight attendant. Any job that requires travel or world knowledge of some kind will suit you. Affirm: I feel at home everywhere I go. We're all one. I feel at home everywhere I go. We're all one. And you also have Blessings of Kaniba, the Sorceress card. This is the card of my oldest daughter, Kaniba, whose name translates loosely to mean like a sorceress, a woman who can be around without being seen, a woman with magic who's tapped in. Okay? So it says, Wiccan herbal healer gifts from past lifetimes, powers that can invoke fear, the ability to move in sounds and surprise those who counted you out. That's who you are. You have gifts from past lifetimes of being able to heal that deal with herbs, that deal with Wiccan energies, which is all elementally based. And the powers that you have, some people fear you already, I feel, for many of you. And some of you, as you tap in, you're going to notice some people distance themselves because they fear your power. And because you move in silence a lot, people tend to overlook you and think like, oh, so-and-so used to be around, or they used to do this, but they don't do it no more. They fell off or they're done. And then you pop back up and they're like, oh, shit. Okay. So learn about Wiccan, earth magic, as I call it. It could be very powerful when using earth tools, astrology, lunar cycles, and invoking nature's spirit. You may have a gift of making herbal remedies. Wow. Will thrive working outdoors. Didn't I just say that? Warm climates and cloudy days will be your comfort zones. Dance will be liberating and grounding for you. Affirm: I am one with Mama Earth. Her love's why I glow. I am one with Mama Earth. Her love's why I glow. Wow, this pile's so in sync. And your last card, because y'all know I don't be knowing what's in these piles, so I'm here like, surprise, with y'all. All right, the last card is, what will you be known for in this lifetime? Come to life. You'll be known for reinventing, for exactly what I just said. When people think you are down and out, coming back renewed. Come to life is someone who has been through a lot of shit, a lot of stuff. And once they got through it, it's like now they're ready to fully finish the transformation. Look, they're doing it all themselves, their own healing process. And they revive themselves and they're reborn. And you're going to be known as someone who is able to reinvent themselves whenever it looks like it's a wrap. You're also going to be known as someone who assists other people with that. When people feel like it's a wrap for them, it's over, they have nothing else to look forward to, they're failures, they're this, they're that, all this negative stuff, you have a gift of helping shift people's mindsets. And it's probably something you do already naturally, where you give people advice or you boost somebody's self-esteem to the point where you give them new life. You actually make them feel confident and valued and supported. And yeah, you're going to be known for that. That's beautiful. That's what I got for you in the most deepest reading for your highest purpose. Oh, your advice, by the way, for the week ahead: how to stay in line with your purpose is what the dice roll explained. You need to have fun. You need to be creative. You need to make time for leisure. And you need to release the past. And that's your advice for this week. Work on those things. Please give this a thumbs up if it resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Don't forget to check out my new website. You can read the description, it tells you about all the other ways we could vibe. But if you really want to connect, go to my website, steamintuitivehealingarts.com. Book yourself a session. Join my new workshop, STEAM certification. Well, it's not new, but you know, when I start it up again each year, it's new. And returning clients are welcome. They always get discounts. If you have done Feel the Shift 1 and 2 or any certification course of mine, you get discounts whenever you sign up for any other workshops. And on that note, I'm sending y'all so much light and love, my Power Ones. You're freaking amazing. I thank you so much for letting me tap into your energies today. I thank your guides. I thank my guides. I thank the Most High. And on that note, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe right here at Get Into It with Amina. And I'll be back with Pal 2 later. Hey, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Law of Manifestation. And this card also says, let go of trying to control life and allow miracles. So right now, your life purpose is like trying to come in, or you're trying to step into it, or you're trying to manifest it. Whatever the case may be, they're letting you know that by you trying so hard to control how it manifests and how it comes in or how you experience it, your expectations are blocking the miracles that want to come in. So you were drawn to this reading today because they want you to get out of the way and let your life purpose path unfold in front of you naturally, not you pushing and forcing and feeling like this is what you need to be doing to make ends meet. This is what you need to be doing because the rest of your family did it. None of that. Allow the miracles to come in that are going to show you exactly what you need to be doing and where you need to be. Like this reading. So let's go. So you were also drawn to the pile that is connected to the ancestor bells. So your ancestors are who are guiding you right now towards your life purpose. Pretty much making sure you stay in the right vibration. And right now, they are the ones who are trying to create some miraculous energy in your life, but they feel like you're trying too hard to control how everything happens. Okay? Your dice roll is your advice for the week ahead, and this pile was number 11, Virgo and Uranus. I'll give you that information at the end. I didn't do that for pile 1, but so what? So anyway, your skills, natural skills that are meant for you to use or in some way, are a part of your mission. And you have family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So I do feel for some of you, your life purpose is going to involve you working in maybe a family business or doing something that incorporates family members. I'm also hearing for some of you, you may literally work with people and their families, maybe a social worker of some kind or a counselor of some kind. You also have environmentalists. Maybe you are here from Pile 1 or you were drawn to Pile 1 because they were heavy and environmentalist work as well. And maybe that's just all my light workers here, because we love this earth and we want it to stay healthy and beautiful. So it says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So there's another natural skill you got. Not only are you a natural at working with friends and families and bringing them together and also collaborating with them, but you're also going to have a natural skill at protecting and nurturing the environment. You may have a natural green thumb. You may find you are, when you go out into nature, birds are naturally attracted to you, or animals. Um, yeah. And it's going to come natural to you to teach people about these things that you know about the environment and nature. You also have options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So naturally, one of the skills you're going to have is the ability to always have other options. You're never fully going to feel stuck in doing one thing. Your life purpose, one of the natural skills you have to have is being flexible, being able to weigh your options and know clearly this is what I should be doing now. Okay. And you also have a natural skill of Buddha energy. So you're going to find meditation and stilling the mind comes natural to you. Chanting, hand mudras, and things like that. You might feel very connected to the way of life of the Buddhist. You should look into that. And another natural skill you have that will help with your mission is interior design feng shui. So you may find that you are naturally able to match up colors, make the inside of an environment flow energetically, very nicely, calmly. You might want to look into interior design, baby. Okay, that you're a natural at these things. So let's see what gifts you're going to learn that may come easily. So we have empathic starseed. Oh my God, maybe you are from Pal 1. They were also very, very, very connected to the stars. It says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So one of the gifts you're going to learn is how to control your empathic nature. You're going to have to learn, how to decipher when you are feeling something and when you're feeling what someone else is feeling. Okay? You're also going to learn balance, how to balance yourself, direction, growth, life stages. So I do still feel that same energy of balance, knowing when to pull your energy back, when something's not going in the direction that you want it to go in, so that you can grow in the direction you're meant to grow in. You're going to have the gift of being able to easily transition from one life stage to the next, from one cycle into the next one. But you really need to learn balance, learning how to not overdo something, keeping things at a plateau level. And you have move your body. So you're gonna get the gift. I swear you gotta be connected to Power One. And the funny thing is, I was drawn to Power One, but my second choice was not this Power. So maybe some of you who chose this one first, you need to check out Power One because it's having a lot of similarities. So move your body, dance, breathe, and flow. So one of the gifts that you have is the ability to dance, and you're gonna learn how to use this gift very easily in this lifetime. And the ability to breathe, like I said, with the meditation. Maybe you're gonna learn how to do some kind of somatics or some kind of work like I do with STEAM. STEAM would probably be a great program for you because we literally dance, breathe, and flow. So yeah, interesting. So let's see, what level of a light worker are you right now, my dear? So we have Divine Cosmic Mother Womb. You are loved, you are safe, rest now, sleep well. You've been doing a lot. Maybe that's why they've been telling you let go of trying to control life and allow miracles. Because the level you are right now as a life worker is you're in the womb. It's like the divine has taken you in and is like trying to nurture you and love on you at this time and let you know that it is safe to rest. You don't always have to be doing in order to qualify as having being active and taking action. You're also divine talents. So right now, the level you are as a light worker is learning new gifts and talents. Dance is one of them. Music is another one. You're really learning right now at this time to hone the gifts that you're going to use in this world as a light worker. But you've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and now they're saying they're pulling you back. You're in cocoon mode right now, as there's a need for you to rest and replenish and decipher what feelings are yours that you're feeling and which feelings you're picking up from other people. And it's a time for you now to really hone in on creative gifts and talents that are now needed in the world in the way that you are meant to present them. Wow. So if you don't dance at all, you might want to, or play an instrument or something. There could be a different divine talent that you have, but it does feel like it's creatively based in some way, and you're meant to also do this as well. Yeah. With the options here, it says you have options and choices, so that may be one of them. All right. So we also have what else? Challenges you're meant to overcome in order to reach this highest purpose. And we have enough. You were born enough. See? The challenge you have to overcome is to stop pushing. You are enough. You have done the work. You are good enough. You're worthy of everything. But things are not always going to come in the way you expect, and you have to be open to accept that as well. They come in the best way for you. What are the challenges we got from our how-tos? 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. So a challenge you're going to overcome is realizing you're worthy of something you really, really loved. I see a message coming in for you soon. Somebody's going to reach out to you and offer you an opportunity, a fresh start at something that once you felt turned its back on you. Maybe you felt like you weren't offered what you were fully valued or worth. It just feels like something that made you feel like you didn't have jack or you weren't worthy is now coming in. It's something that really overflows your heart with love, and it's a new start. So it doesn't feel like it's something you've done before. It feels like an opportunity to do something in the same maybe line of work or energy of something you tried before that didn't work out so well. But the challenge is going to be not being in a lack mindset. Okay, if you can stay out of a mindset of lack and stay in an energy of knowing that what you have is enough and what you have to bring to the table is enough right now, you're going to have a fresh start, a lot of movement happening in your life around either love relationships or just something you really, really love doing. For some of you, many of you, it feels like love relationships. Okay, that's going to be, love relationships have been challenging for you, and I think that it's going to improve in this lifetime. So, what career should you be in and why? We go to my homemade deck, which I am going to be also selling after a lot of requests. They'll be made to order because I'll be channeling the decks based off of your energy and your vibe. And some of them will be available as add-ons for readings. So keep your eye out for that. This is Awakening to Your Highest Purpose deck that I recently made. And so the careers you have prepared to answer the call. And it says, you are just completed or need to register for a certification course or go back to school for a subject in your field. Not for work-related reasons, but so that you can get the knowledge needed for leveling up at this time. Yeah, because that's what you're doing in that cosmic mother womb and leveling up, getting these divine talents ready. So it says, at this time, there's a mission you're here to be a part of, and it is almost time for you to play your part. Time to learn a new skill or activate a gift. You feel as if you're on the threshold of something major. You are, okay? I'm going to put this over here, prepared to answer the call. And maybe this will speak a little bit more towards career. You have the one who feeds. Wow, maybe you have a knack for cooking or dealing with foods. So it says, you're cooking. The foods you use are as if blessed. Your meals are so good. You don't have to measure to make a perfect meal. Your meals make people come together and feel good. Learning Ayurveda cooking is something you could benefit from. So you could have a job as you're like a natural chef, a food critic. You may desire to fight hunger in the world. Recipe books could be a lucrative business for you, or a YouTube cooking channel. And lastly, before we get to your advice for the week ahead, what will you be known for in this lifetime? Power of attraction. And didn't I say relationships? You'll be known for being able to call in what matches your vibration. I think you are going to be a great example of the law of attraction and how matching your energy with what you want to call in can manifest what you want to call in. Okay, so I feel like not only will you be known for being able to attract in what you need when you need it, but you're also going to find that you are able to instill that and teach that to other people. Sorry, my son increased his volume at this time during your pal. So maybe some work with kids as well. Maybe you're calling. Your advice for the week ahead is based off of the dice. And the dice for pile 2 was the planet Uranus, the sign of Virgo, and the number 11. So with 11, the master manifesting number coming through, you this week need to really work on your mindset, because you have the ability to the law of manifestation is your actual card. That's nuts. You have the ability to manifest this week whatever you focus your mind on. And with the sign of Virgo coming through, your work at this time, if you focus on your work or your health, these things will soar. And you also have skills that can also be increased at this time, because that's also a part of the house of Virgo. So if you focus on maybe getting into a program this week that will increase your skills and your knowledge, or focusing on manifesting a healthier lifestyle, maybe starting a healthy regime, that would be great. Number 11 is also the 11th house, which is the house of Aquarius. And that is all about blessings. So I do feel like some miracles are coming in this week. Things that are going to feel miraculous, like blessings towards you, that have to do with either friends or money. But it's something that you really wished for, and it's going to be fulfilled this week in some way. And lastly, you also have the planet Uranus. So this week is going to be evolutionary for you. Like any change that's meant to come into your life this year is going to happen this week. Okay? big changes coming in this week. For many of you, your work on technology, if you work in social media, be a great week for that as well. If you're going to do something innovative and new that's never been done before. Wow. That's what I got for y'all. Yeah. That's what I got for you, pal, too. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Please make sure you find time to check out my new website, steamintuitivehealingarts.com. You can read the description to get other information about how to vibe with me. But if you want to really tap in and be a part of this tribe in the movement and get all of the services I offer, you have to go to the website, okay? So check it out. Give me feedback in the comments. I love reading your comments. I thank you so much, my pal number twos, for allowing me to tap into your energy today. I thank your guides. I thank my guides. I thank the Most High. And yeah, I thank you for being here, because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. Get into it with Amina. All right. I'm sending you so much love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe on my channel. I'll be back with Pal 3 later. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the law of creation, and your card also says, I don't know, these cards don't show up good with my bright light. But your card also says, focus your mind to create your deepest desire. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing for you is you have the ability to do whatever you freaking want. Like, the law of creation is like you have the ability to create opportunities, to create gateways for yourself when you need to transition into something new. It starts in your mind. So they want you to know that you need to focus more mentally on what it is you want to bring into fruition. And the more you do that, the more you start to see those desires showing up in your actual life. Okay? You're also drawn to the pal that had the sound of the djembe drums. And I'm going to let you know you are very grounded and rooted at this time. Your root chakra is really doing good. You're grounded, you're connected to the planet, you're feeling the support of your ancestors and your guides. So you're really in a good place right now when it comes to your spirit guides. Like, they are right by your side, holding your hand, is what I literally heard someone say, holding your hand. So maybe you felt that recently, but yeah, that's for someone specific. And you also have the dice roll of the number 7, the planet Mercury, and the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, which is your advice for the week ahead. So I will talk about that last. I do want to take note that my kids seem to have turned the hell up when I started you, Pal 3. It's been not so loud up until this point, so I'm hoping that it doesn't disrupt your read, but it does give me an idea that a part of your purpose may have to do with kids. Okay, so we have, let's get started. What are the skills that are going to come natural to you that are meant for you to use on your mission? So we have protected. Didn't I just say they got you on all sides? You are safe and supported while you change your career. So many of you are going through a career change. Maybe you are being moved to do something that you have never done before, or that you are not currently doing. Whatever your life purpose is, it can be something that takes a lot of courage to do. That's why they're letting you know you're protected. Or it means you have to release something you are doing and just trust that the money will be there. But they want you to know you're going to have their support, your guides. They got you while you go through your career change. And you naturally are able to you're naturally able to call in this protective energy. This is a skill that you were like born with. Like, when you feel fear, your guides just automatically come into you. And this has to be due to work you've done in past lifetimes. You have trust as a natural skill meant to use in your mission. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So there's a deep need for you to really look within. It's almost like they're telling you, you've dreamt of doing what it is your life purpose is calling you to do. You've seen yourself doing it. You've dreamt it. But there's something in you that's not trusting that that is the way to go. You also have a natural skill of doing body work. So maybe this dream has something to do with this. It says your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So if you are not doing anything in that lane, then that is one of your callings that maybe they are telling you to trust and go that way. You're meant to be doing something in the realm of working with people and their physicals, their physical bodies, okay? You also have a natural skill. Are you kidding me? Masseuse? After I just said that? Yo. I'm gonna start reading these piles in advance so I ain't gotta be sitting here looking stupid and stuck on shock when I'm turning over cards that are synchronized. But anyway, masseuse is something you're able to do naturally. People must tell you they love your massages or your hands feel nice or something to that extent. And spiritual wisdom guide. You are naturally filled with a wisdom about the spiritual world. And naturally, you might find yourself in conversations with people that are ignorant or that think they know, and you have to share the truth of what you do know based off of the wisdom from the work you've done and the experiences you've had. All right, so what gifts are you going to learn easily that you will be using in this lifetime's mission? So you have jump in. Wow. Andromedian energy. So you have a connection to Andromeda, my star seed. It says adventure, say yes to change. And it says you're supported while you change your career. So something you're going to learn how to do with ease is to change, to accept change, to jump right in to new things and be open to adventure. Interestingly, this is like an eyeball. So it's like really saying like trusting that inner knowing and just jumping in without like preparation. If something is offering you an opportunity at this time to shift or change, take it. So you're going to learn how to easily get into this Andromedian energy. You're going to learn in this lifetime how to say yes to adventure and change and trust that you are protected. And this is something you have to learn in this lifetime for your life purpose, because your life purpose is meant to also help others transform and accept change. It's also meant to teach others to trust and to know they are protected. You know, you can't do energy healing or any work on people's bodies without being able to instill that trust in them. You are also going to learn spirit guides. I can't. I literally said your guides are around you, like literally holding your hand at this time. And it says spirit guides, insight, guidance, and purpose. So a gift that you naturally have at this time that you're going to learn how to use with ease is connecting to your spirit guides when you need direction towards your purpose. And they're letting you know that they are indeed here helping to guide you towards your highest purpose. Wow. And you're protected. You also have teach and share. This read today, yo. I chose pile 1 and I chose this pile. So that's what I'm going to say about that. I hope all of you guys are having as much of a like, whoa, synchronized like effect off of your reads as well. But anyway, teach and share, instill, instruct, and educate. So you're going to learn how to teach. Somebody's going to teach you how to teach or how to offer something that you want to offer. I'm sorry, my son is yelling again. But maybe that's the excitement of being able to do that. Like, it is a gift that you have, the ability to teach and share your knowledge. You are a natural spiritual wisdom guide. So there you have your life purpose and mission. You are meant to really do work in the spiritual. Physical therapy, exercise training can also have a spiritual context to it. But whatever it is you are learning, you are meant to teach and share it. And you're going to get educated. I'm hearing like you do need to return to school and learn something else, or get another certification if you don't have something. But if you've like already done school and all that stuff, maybe get a mentor of some kind. But just know you're being prepared to teach. You're meant to teach and share what you learn. Okay, interesting. So let's see. What level of a light worker are you right now? Dark night of the soul. Wow. So right now, my light worker, you may be feeling like you are going through a tower moment. Like everything that you knew as being one way is like not that way anymore. Or you're being forced to look at areas of your life and yourself that are toxic that you need to release. You're being forced to look within and heal inner child wounds. Any of those things can be exactly what you're going through right now, but it can feel very dark and lonely. And you should join with a group or make sure you have people you trust around you that you can talk to. But going through the dark night of the soul for many of you is what's happening right now. And for others of you, you're at a level of light worker now where you are helping others through their dark night of the soul, their shadow work, because you've already done it. So you know what applies to you. You also have sovereignty, right to choose, immunity to hooks. So you are really in an energy of ruling your life, knowing what it is you want, that is going to complement who you are becoming as a light worker, or who you are. I love that the dragon is here because I'm so connected to dragons. It's making me want to go to the book, so I am. I'm going to follow what I feel called to do. The dragon's just looking at me and I'm like, okay, am I supposed to like read I'm not going to read the whole thing though. And it opened right to it. So it says enlightened solar plexus. I knew that yellow was important. Your solar plexus is really, 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 really getting boosted at this time. I even see that here with the the orb at this between the solar plexus and the heart chakra. Choices are coming for you at this time. You are in a space now where you're coming out of this dark night of the soul, or you've been helping others work through it, and you are at a space where it's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose which direction you want to go in at this time. Maybe you are at a crossroads as far as what you feel called to do. This is also going to be a time where you're resolving issues that have you feeling shame, which you'll be doing through the dark night of the soul. So New Earth dragons are here to guide us in our personal and collective transformation. They liberate my solar plexus by clearing out old paradigm energies, because I must leave heaviness behind to ascend. The dragons lead me into heaven on earth by showing me how to be sovereign in my energy. The gold dragon is a symbol of the enlightened solar plexus and takes you on its back to show you a greater altitude. Observe the density of the human mind and the emotions. Isn't it amazing how you can give yourself away when you're in it? How could anyone really hurt your truth or your light, given that you are infinite? How could you be pulled into a tug of war with another ego unless you see yourself as such? Dear one, as a Lemurian star child, or as any child, because you're coming through as Andromedian, you belong to the universe and not to the human mind, because the mind sets conditions while you are unconditional and free. So let your imagination be at this time. Let your imagination soar, all right? Don't get triggered into fear or fight when many people pull on you, on your energy, all right? You want to start cutting away and cutting cords or defend yourself against whatever's coming up against you. But they're like, hold on. You're going to end up slipping back into your dark night of the soul. Allow the dragon to take all of the heaviness up to the sun, so you no longer need to carry this burden. Surrender to the divine to see how possibilities of love, to see new possibilities of love and healing. Relieved of density, there is space for new insight and reflection. This is how you learn to fly in an upward spiral where you start to observe everything from a greater altitude. So that's what I got with this card from the book. They're giving you a little healing thing you could do. Close your eyes to go inward and feel how the fire in your heart is growing. Let it get as big as it wants to, for it is a fire of love, not of destruction. When you breathe in, allow the spiritual fire to be absorbed in every part of your body to purify and heal. Breathe calmly, knowing that any intensity is a symptom of healing. Okay. So that's an interesting card. I just felt the need to read that to you. Maybe some of you were able to get a little bit more information from it as to where you are right now on your journey as a light worker, or just to your higher purpose. So what challenges are you meant to overcome to reach this highest purpose? We have emotional energy. So a challenge for you is going to be controlling these emotions. Emotions are messengers. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. So a challenge for you is going to be keeping your emotions in check. Knowing when to express them, most likely creatively is what I'm hearing. Put your emotions into your creative work, or just journal. But don't let it be what puts you into, pushes you into action that is not healthy or good for you, okay? And let's see what other challenges. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That don't look like a challenge to me. The Nine of Swords. And the Three of Wands. So, my dear, and this is funny, you're pile 3. So, my dear pile 3 with the Three of Wands here, do not give up. That's going to be one of your challenges. Don't let your emotions get the best of you and you give up on things. That is a challenge for you. You tend to stress out. Don't let yourself rest. Push too hard. Get over emotional. Beat yourself up. And you're right there at this new opportunity to make financial stability a regular part of your life. You're right there. But you don't see it and you're starting to lose hope. Your emotions are starting to take over. And because you're not seeing it in the 3D, but you have to trust. You have to trust your guides got you. You're being guided. Things are coming in at the time that's right for you. If something happens at the wrong time, it'll just all be messed up, yo. This is happening at the best time for you. The law of creation. It's taking time to be created because it's huge. What it is you're calling in. What it is you are calling in is huge. It's big. Look at these orbs. You're a dope spirit, my pal 3s. Relax, and trust the changes that are coming in. They're leading you to big money. If you could just trust the process, you're being led to huge amounts of prosperity and abundance. You're right there. Whatever it is you're wishing for or dreaming for, I also see travel. You're going to be traveling. It's just this challenge of self-doubt, of taking in other people's energies and words and beliefs and then believing them. You have to clear that out. And I think that's what you're releasing now. So let's see. What your career should be and why. And I'm using my homemade deck with Awakening to Your Highest Purpose. I will be selling the decks soon. I'm also going to offer them as add-ons for those who book readings. If you want to add on a homemade deck, just know that they're made to order because I channel your energy to make them unique and specific to you. And this is due to popular demand of people asking me to sell some of my homemade decks. The ones I make are so personal to me. I want to just be able to make some that are personal for others. And that's what I'm going to do. So keep an eye out for that. So your first career card is the ones who come to love all. The apostles. You have apostle energy, my pal 3. And it says, master healer, meant to be open to share with all. No specific religion, gender, or race. You have to be open to heal and teach and share with everyone. You are a chosen one, meant to teach, my God, meant to teach humanity how to be loved and loving, just Christ-like. You are a prophet, a teacher. You've been this in previous lifetimes. Very special gifts you'll uncover you have by your teens. You'll start to see your gifts show up. So many of you here probably already realized you had some of these gifts and talents in your teenage years. Spiritual teacher, author, or speaker. These are jobs you should be in. God's disciple, just a true servant of light. Your energy is addictive and you'll need to protect it. So know you are protected and beautiful inside and out. People just love you. It's just something about your vibe, your energy. So yeah, that's interesting. Spiritual teacher, an author, or a speaker. And you got spiritual wisdom guide. So I feel like you really are getting pointed in the direction of your life purpose. And you have the healer's touch. And you literally just got a card that said you are the master healer. Did it not? Master healer. And you have the healer's touch. Wow. Powerful hand abilities, artistically, spiritually, and etc. Things working with your hands. I guess like me here. Working with your hands. Your gifts rely on the use of your hands. Maybe you love to write or draw. When you speak, your hands may be a part of the storytelling. Your palms are often very warm or sweaty or clammy. My palms are usually hot. Yes, very warm and dry. People say your hugs or gentle touch makes them feel away. Reiki may interest you and be something you're really good at. Masseuse, I'm gonna scream. Some of y'all here really need to be doing massage work or reflexology, which I'm certified in. Maybe I should offer a class in that. But it's a part of your STEAM training if you do the certification course anyway. You get your reflexology certification and the workbooks. Anyway, you have masseuse or reflexology work may be one of your callings. Crystal healing or energy healing will come to you naturally. And this literally says energy healing. So there you have your life purpose literally just told to you. Okay? All you have to do is build your career. So what will you be known for in this lifetime? In the world, not of the world. You'll be known for being unique. For being that fish that said, I can live out of water too. I can swim against the current. You're going to be that salmon. You are in this world, but people will see you as being like, where did you come from? You are not human. To some, you may seem that way. And you may sometimes feel like you don't fit into this world. But you're meant to be in the world at this time, doing what you're meant to do, to love all who come to you, to heal all who come to you, not to become this world. You're meant to shift the energy on this planet, and that's what you're going to be known for. And I also hear you're also going to be known for giving other people this freedom to just be themselves as well. So, your advice for the week ahead: how to step fully into your purpose. You got the number 7, the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, and the planet Mercury. So I'm going to tell you now, Sagittarius is the house of adventure and travel and cultural expansion and following your purpose. So this week, didn't I say something about you're going to be traveling? Maybe you're going to be planning travel. Maybe you're going to be traveling in the next few days, but it's a part of your higher purpose to travel, to make this trip if you have a plan to go somewhere. If you don't have a plan to go somewhere, it is a good week to really focus on learning about another culture, because it's a part of your higher purpose. You have to be able to offer your love and energy to all. With the number 7 coming through, this week is going to take you on a spiritual turn. You need to focus on that spiritual work, that you're completing with the shadow work that you're doing and releasing things that no longer need to be in your energy. And you have the planet of Mercury, which has everything to do with communicating. So this week, speak up, watch your emotions, and really start to set up a routine for yourself that recharges and reboots your energy, gets you out of this energy, gives you time to rest and really do the inner work that you're doing at this time so that you can teach and share and go on all these amazing adventures that your guides are guiding you towards. Focus your mind to create your deepest desire. That's your main advice at this time. And that's what I got for you, my pal threes. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you're new here. Yes, you can read the description for other ways to vibe with me, but please check out the website because that's the only way that we can really connect and do the work we need to do on this planet together. My website is STEAMintuitivehealingarts.com. And you can book readings with me there. You can join my certification courses. You can book a sacred ceremony. We could just vibe, baby. So just check it out, okay? And give me some feedback. Write in the comments. Come back here. Let me know what you thought about the website. Let me know what you thought about this read, if it resonated or not. I'm so happy that you came here today and that you allowed me to be a part of your journey. I thank your guides. I thank my guides. I thank the Most High. And I send you so much light and love. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe right here. And I'll be back with pal 4 later. Hey, pal number 4. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the law of reciprocity. Make sure you can see your card. And it also says, give without expecting anything in return. So I do feel that a part of your life purpose has to do with being in service in some way. Maybe charity work, volunteer work that actually is not volunteer. Maybe you are a part of a nonprofit organization, so you get grants and funding in other ways. I'm just hearing that the more you do for others, the more you give to others, expecting nothing in return, is how you're actually going to get a return and things coming in towards you. Okay. So you were drawn to Pal 4. Pal 4 was connected to the sound of the doom doom. So I'm going to tell you now, you are connected to the Earth Star chakra at this time. I'm also hearing the heart chakra. So heart and the Earth Star chakra is located about 12 inches beneath your feet. And your heart chakra is in the center of your chest. The heart chakra vibrates to the color green, and the Earth Star chakra vibrates to the colors black and white, so kind of like a gray. These colors would be beneficial for you if wearing them, but it lets me know that you are very connected in this lifetime to this planet, and that you're here to offer your love, either to, I want to say humans, but they're making me say animals. So maybe you're going to be working with, you like animals. For some of you, all of these pilots have been getting environmental work. So But you guys, I'm seeing animals. I'm not really feeling environmental as much as animals. Maybe you do stuff to help or save or animals of some kind. Um, you got blessings coming in for that if you do. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. And a connection to your ancestors as well, very deep. And I'm feeling past lifetime more so than this lifetime. There was a power that's connected to the ancestors, but that felt like their present ones. This power feels like ancient ancestors from another lifetime, not even from this current one, whether you believe in that or not. That's who you are really standing on the shoulders of at this time for the work that you have to do. And I feel like you have a lot of heart chakra clearing to do because you're meant to really share your love with maybe things or people that most people would not, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's get into this. Your dice roll is your advice for the week ahead, so I'll go over that last. Let's take a look at your natural skills that are meant for you to use on your mission. So you have practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So you're just a natural. I am hearing whatever you're meant to do, it's something you're able to do naturally, but you do need to practice because you're about to like level up. So it says polish those skills. So whatever it is that you do very well, that you feel like when you think about it right now, like I could do that and I don't need to practice. You need to practice and up level, upgrade, okay? You have light and love as a natural skill. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. I said that love. I felt that. Heart chakra work. So you are a natural, kind person. You're just somebody that people feel like you're so nice. You're so loving. And it's just your nature to be that way. You like to give and do for others, and you don't really look for anything in return. But I do feel at times, sometimes you feel like you're unappreciated, and that could get in the way of your heart. Okay. What other natural skill do you have? You're on the right path. So stop worrying. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So whatever you are doing naturally right now without any thought to it, stay on that path, okay? You're always on the right path, my light tribers. You're just not in the right vibration sometimes. But they're letting you know what you're doing right now is working. So you're in the right vibe. You are on the right path and you're in the right energy. You just need to polish some of your skills. You also have light worker. So you are a natural light worker. You're someone who just naturally likes to be of service and help people and give. And maybe help animals as well for some of you. And visual art. So this is my artist pal as well. You are a natural at art. Like that's maybe the thing that you feel you don't need to practice that comes naturally, and they're letting you know it's time to level up. Maybe you need to work on drawing anatomy better. Maybe you struggle with landscapes. Maybe you struggle with different watercolors to acrylics to, there's just a leveling up that needs to be done. All right, so let's see what gifts you're gonna learn that will help with this mission. And these are gifts that you naturally have that it's gonna take like someone teaching you to remind you. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna come in with ease. And you have Star Family. All my star seeds are here today. So Star Family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. So you have a natural gift of having your star ancestors around you. Didn't I say ancient ancestors from another lifetime? Well, your star ancestors from when you were living amidst the stars or in another galaxy or realm, you're going to learn how to tap into their energy in some way. It's something you're going to learn in this lifetime that you need to learn for this mission that you're on. And it's also something that's natural to you, okay? Maybe you don't even realize it. Maybe sometimes you find yourself outside gazing up at the stars, or you feel very connected to the sun in solar eclipses and stuff. Let's see what else. What other gifts you have? be thankful. Gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. So you need to learn how to stay in an attitude of gratitude, perhaps incorporating affirmations of appreciation, learning how to do what I call the STEAM appreciation prayer. It's where you're praying and you're not begging for once, but you're actually praying in thanks and gratitude. And that's something I suggest to you. They're saying it's something that comes natural to you, being in an energy of gratefulness, of gratitude. But sometimes when you feel unappreciated, that can get in the way of that heart chakra. So you're going to learn how to balance your light and your love with what's being given back to you, and not letting it affect you still wanting to be in an energy of gratitude and of service. You also have shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. So maybe you're introverted, maybe you're someone who doesn't really like to be in the limelight like that, but you are going to learn that it's a gift you have. You probably attract attention without even realizing it. You probably stand out and don't even realize it. You are going to, it's going to be a natural thing for you to just be an individual, to be original, to have your own style, your own way of representing who you are. And that is something that they want you to start to tap into. Stand out. Stop dimming your light. Stop hiding who you really are, light worker, and do what you feel called to do. And I keep feeling like you're called and you're scared. There's something you're meant to do, I almost feel like by yourself. But that's what's putting the fear in you. You're used to working with other people or in groups and not being an individual and standing out and shining amidst the group. And now your life purpose is calling you to stand out. All right, so let's see, what level of a light worker are you right now? You have Way of Pearls, liminal space, new energies, trust, and time of growth. So on my Power 4s, right now where you are, your level as a light worker, right now you're in a level, you're in a space where you are growing, all right? You're in a space where you're growing at this time. So a lot of new information may be coming into you, new people, new perspectives, and they're meant to wash away like some muck from your past so that new energies can come in. You're just meant to trust the process. There are no photos here. None of these pictures have the eyes open, except for these 3 where they're saying to shine brightly. So there is a very deep need for you to go within and to trust the messages you get from within. 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremonies. So my light worker, you are at the point now where you need to start learning and creating your own rituals and ceremonies that honor the earth, that honor your ancestors in whichever way feels good to you. You may also be called to lead people through ceremonies, sacred ceremonies as well. That could be a side calling for yourself. That's where you are right now as a light worker, learning how to create rituals and ceremonies that uplift and elevate your energy, as well as learning how to take the time out to allow yourself to grow so that these new energies can come in. So let's see what challenges you're meant to overcome in this lifetime. You have Lantern. Consciousness is light. So I do feel your mind is your biggest battle. Your need is going to be, you need to stay in the present. Stay conscious of what you do, what you say, what's happening around you. Because you got the blindfold on here. Your eyes aren't open here again. But still your mind is still conscious and aware of what's happening and what's going on around you. As long as you stay in the present and you stay conscious of what is going on around you and what direction you're headed in, you will always have the way lit for you. But once you disconnect and you are like in social media land and you close your eyes to the point where you aren't even using your lantern to guide your way, your lanterns, and you have two of them. I'm gonna go to the book for this because this looks like a serious challenge, and I also would like to know what the author suggests for this challenging energy here of the lantern. But I am getting there is a need for you to work on your mindset. That's going to be a challenge for you. All right. So this is the crone, which represents so the crone is a part of the feminine consciousness: maiden, mother, guardian, and crone. Okay, so she's representing the crone. The lanterns hanging from the featured crone's wrist illuminate her world with the clarity of having integrated her spirit self with herself. She has successfully released all of the illusory filters that had created limiting effects on her mind and fed the unhelpful aspects of the ego. The white light of love that the crone is can now reach all that is within her periphery. Without judgment or expectation, she is now capable of objectively observing all with compassionate consideration and calm composure. So, all that's needed is for the light to be turned on so that any obstacle can be recognized as the positive lesson, tool, growth, insight, or gift that it is. And that is what I feel is going to be a challenge for you, is realizing that the things that are going on in your life are meant to teach you and to help you and not happening to hurt you. Okay, let's see what other challenges you got. We have the Hanged reverse. We have the Two of Wands reversed. And the Five of Wands reversed. So, challenge you're meant to also overcome is being able to see certain things from other perspective, knowing when to pause and look at things from another angle, and not feeling like when you are in the hanged energy, when you're on pause, like you're suffering and it's something bad. It's really helping you to recognize for a minute when you need to pull your energy back and revamp your plan. And when it's reversed, it's showing that you will, if you haven't already, reached this perspective of being able to see, okay, I'm looking at things from a challenging viewpoint, and I need to flip that energy and realize that the things that are happening are what's making me the strong person I am today. So we have Two of Wands reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. There's also going to be some issue with fear of adventure, of going off and doing things that you've never done before. And I'm also seeing you getting over, though, a challenge of being affected by pettiness, people who want to get in your way, people who are the cause of many of your lessons, because you're learning who could be in your energy and who should not be in your energy. So you may have a lot of experiences with people who want to start shit with you, for lack of a better term. All right. And the challenge is going to be not letting them get in the way, because I don't see it like physical. I see it more like mentally, trying to knock you off your path and not believe that you can reach the goals that you want to believe that you can reach. Okay. So, what career should you be working in and why? I'm going to be using my homemade deck called Your Awakening to Your Highest Purpose. I will be selling my decks soon due to popular demand. I will be making them to order though, because I channel them according to your personal energy and make them in that way. Many of you may want to add one on to a reading, because I'm also going to include those as add-ons for readings as well. So on that note, let's see your career. So you have the ones who remember. And it says, whoa, visualize indigo light in your third eye. So this has a lot to do with activating the third eye chakra. All right, third eye chakra activation, a need to meditate a lot. May struggle to choose between multiple gifts. Tends to be treated as an elder or wise one while still young. Feelings of premonition so much most people trust your instincts. Crystals will help to protect your third eye fog or blocks. The High Priestess, psychic card of confirmation. So if you have ever wanted to do any work in intuitive guidance or doing what I do here, or psychic work or readings or mediumship, this is the card of the psychic though. So it does mean you have the ability to read the living through their vibes and their energy. It also says getting certified or a degree in any form of chakra, holistic, and or mental studies will propel you forward. And you have the angels of Earth's realm. Ooh, are you an angel? Okay. It says soul star chakra activation. So for those who don't know, your third eye is in the center of your, like right between your eyebrows. And the soul star chakra is about 7 to 12 inches above your head. Its color is gold. Your third eye is indigo. Okay, so wearing those colors can help to activate those chakras, chakra energies. So wear gold to feel like a star, and often feels called to help humanity in some way. You may often feel annoyed by the same people that you have to help, and learns lessons through being of service or through another's reflection. So this is where this comes in. That's going to be a challenge for you, is that a lot of your lessons are going to be shown to you through you helping somebody, and then maybe them giving you their ass to kiss, or showing you in some way where you need to change your vibe or your energy. Or you may experience it by seeing negative traits in someone else, and it's so that you can realize these exist within you, or you wouldn't have attracted that person into your energy. So, and not necessarily saying that that's why you attracted them. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Like, oh, it's so if I'm talking to someone who's a killer, that means I have killer in my energy. No. But there's other things you may be matching in their vibration. So anyway, I find it funny that you're annoyed by the same people you have to help. So it's like you feel called to help a certain kind of people, and at the same time they annoy you. But hey, it's something that comes with what you're being called to do. So to avoid moments of zoning out or feeling spacey, stay connected to nature. Touch a tree, grass, sand, etc. Astral travel can help you to feel at peace, as well as reboot you for your mission this lifetime. Astral travel is a form of meditation, deep meditation, where you leave this realm and you can travel to other dimensions and realms. I've done it before and it can be scary, so I would say don't do that unless you have someone guiding you through it. And it also says it is your birthright to be weird, or the black sheep. So embrace your originality. You also are able to master astrology. So those are interesting. I'm sure some of those things you're like, wow. And some of them you're like, I knew that. Okay, so let's see what you'll be known for in this lifetime. Visions of life beyond death. I do feel You're going to be someone who gives people hope that there is life beyond death. I feel that you are going to find that you are very connected to your ancestors as well as star ancestors, and that you're going to be very instrumental, maybe without even knowing it, just by being you and inspiring people to realize that death is not the end, and that way they live their lives differently. People aren't in this survivor and cutthroat instinct, and realize that there's enough for everyone, and that this life is just one of many, and this land, this planet is just one of many, and this dimension is just one of many, this galaxy is just one of many. So there's just something in that will carry you through this lifetime, in knowing that. And perhaps you will also be able to share that with others, and able to comfort those who are faced with life death transitioning events. Alrighty. So this was my pal. I don't even think I mention to you? Yes, I did. All right, so this is the pal that rolled ascending lunar node, the number 4, and the sign of Pisces. So your advice for the week ahead is to really retreat, pull your energy back. Work on releasing and forgiving those who have challenged your energy. Work on healing from any past issues where you felt conflict, or people wanted to get in your way or start stuff with you so that you lose focus. This week, pull your energy back and heal. Okay? Ascending lunar mode is letting me know you are also, just like the other pal who got it, you're also leaving your past behind and focusing on your highest purpose at this time. And with the number 4, it's all about stability. All right, that's the house of home and family, the sign of Cancer and parenting, your ancestry, your roots, your home. So focus this week on those things. Home, your family. Maybe go back and revisit a place you grew up in or you haven't been to in a long time. But this week, that's going to help guide you closer to your life purpose. Okay? That's what I got for you, my pal. 4s. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. We're always welcoming in new light workers. Read the description. It will tell you other ways to vibe with me, but most importantly, check out my new website at steamintuitivehealingarts.com. That's where you can book services from me, buy products from me, join an upcoming workshop, and all that good stuff. Okay? Please leave a comment. I'm so grateful you were here today. I'm so happy that your guides hung out with me. I'm sweating because of it, but it's okay. I thank my guides too. I thank the Most High, and I thank you again for being here. I'm sending you so much light and love, my pal 4 peeps. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. I almost said peace, love. And then I caught myself, was like, I don't say that. I say peace and blessings. So some of you, there's some love coming in. Maybe you've been needing it. True love. So if you're in a love entanglement right now, this is for anyone who's in that. If you're not, you can already click off. But if you're in a love entanglement of a situationship of some kind, know that you're going to be guided to the one once you learn your lesson from this entanglement. So know that this person is not the one. They may be disguised as the one so that you have a better idea of what it is you want and what it is you truly need. Okay. Side note for some of you. And I'm sending y'all all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe, of course. And I'll be back with Pal 5. Later. Hey, Pal 4. Oh shit. Pal 5. I'm sorry. Maybe some of y'all are here from Pal 4. You know what's funny though? When I put this deck here, when I put this Pal here, I said in my head, literally, I swear to you, I said in my head, I told them they could pick like 2 pals, but I picked like 3. This pal kept calling to me, and I kept being like, why do you want to choose that pal? Because it says abundance. Yeah, why not? But I was drawn to two other pals, I would say, and they highly resonated with me. So if anything resonates from this pile, then I'll take it. If not, then I only was attracted to it because it said abundance. Whatever. Anyway, let me get this incense in here. For some reason, I felt the need to light some incense when I got to this pile. So, there we go. Ooh, I hope it's not going to drip all over droppings on my table. Anyway, welcome again, Pal 5. You were drawn to the law of abundance. And the card also says, open your mind to your prosperous nature. So whatever your life purpose is, my Pal 5s, it's meant to make you a lot of money. But there's something with your mind that cannot believe this. I'm hearing you have to realize that you are naturally prosperous, that you are meant to be prosperous. It's your birthright. But as long as your mind can't fathom that, it's not going to come in the abundance that you're meant to have. So maybe right now you experience it in spurts. You get big, large lump sums, but it's not a steady flow. Or, you get these opportunities, but they don't last. You can't keep the momentum going because it's hard for you to believe that it can continue. And that's what you have to work on. Okay? So you were also drawn to the pal that had the sound of the shakere. Now the shakere is connected to the Orisha, the deities of the Yoruba, Santeria, that whole religious sector there. And so maybe you are a part of that religion, a spiritual belief, or you need to learn about it, or you know about it, or you grew up around it, or whatever the case may be. You have deities that are working with you and walking with you very closely at this time. First name I heard was Shango, and Oshun. Yep. Okay. So if you're not familiar with those two Orisha, please look them up. Shango's name sometimes, and Oshun, is spelled in many different ways. Mostly it's Chango, but it's also been spelled Shango. Oshun, Oshun, but it's also been spelled Osun if you have the correct accent marks and connotations, because Osun is also someone else. So I would say look it up with Oshun. Anyway, they have colors, they have a whole stories behind them. Please look into them. They are working with you at this time in reaching your life purpose, and maybe understanding those deities and what they govern can also help you realize what you're supposed to be doing at this time. You're also in selecting the shakere. It has a connection to that throat chakra in your third eye. So many of you here are meant to read, in some way offer intuitive guidance, or maybe what I do, intuitive therapy. Now, some people might say, what the hell's the difference? Intuitive guidance, because I do that as well. Intuitive guidance is when I just give you a straight up reading. That's if you book my video readings, you book my audio readings. But when I have a one-on-one where I'm looking at you either in person or through a Zoom video session, I am literally giving you a therapy session. I'm counseling. You're allowed to give feedback. You're allowed to share your story, and I'll share mine. At the same time, I also use my gifts and my techniques to help you shift your energy. By the time you're off that call, you are totally in a different vibration. And I'm sorry, that wasn't meant to be a shameless plug, but that's to let you know what you have the abilities to do. Okay? So throat chakra, third eye needs to be activated a lot more or used. Third eye, the color is indigo, baby, and the throat is blue. So rock them colors if you can this week. It will help to activate those chakras a little more. Now, I have a kid nearby. I don't know if y'all can hear. She's playing music from her phone, so I have to turn up my sound just a tad. I hope that everybody's still able to hear me very well. Moving on. So, your dice roll also has something to do with this read, but it will be read last as your advice for the week ahead on how to start to step into your highest purpose this week. Okay, so let's go to skills, natural skills you have that are meant for your mission in this lifetime. So my Power Fives, you have author. You are meant to write a book. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. I do have a STEAM certified, one of my STEAM certified people, late night, has a platform called Write It Out, where you can actually submit poetry, like do a video of you reciting it, or create a video with your voice over it, and get some exposure as well as practice and experience. That's just a suggestion for some of y'all. I'll put that link up either in this read, or if you don't see it right now, I think it's in the description. But writing a book, you can do this naturally. Maybe you have books you've already started and didn't complete all around, laying around your house. But yeah, this is one of your natural skills that you're meant to use on this mission that you're on. Spiritual teacher. Dang, that's why I was drawn to this pile too. But yes, my spiritual teachers, we are all here. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So this is also something you do naturally. Perhaps you have these skills and you're not using them in the way you're supposed to, because they're coming up in the natural skills, like something you can just do and probably not even realize you're doing it. Like you write books and you think, oh, because I don't publish them, I'm not an author. Or you write a poem and you think like, oh, I'm not really a writer because I'm not a bestseller. Or you teach people, you heal people, and you don't consider it your mission because you're not making money from it or enough to, survive or thrive, rather. And that's why they're like, open your mind to your prosperous nature. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what else your skills are. Travel. Yeah, maybe you are connected to Power 1 as well. I believe in Power 1, I was told travel. It was 1 or 2. Your life purpose involves traveling. And when your life purpose involves traveling, this doesn't mean be like a total loosey-goose dickhead when you travel. But it does make you, let you know that you have a little bit of a special covering over you when you travel, because you're on your life mission, your life purpose when you travel. You know what I'm saying? So you could travel and feel like, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to make it to my destination and back again. No problem. What other skills you have naturally? Reiki healer, and justice and law. So you may find that you have a natural knack for healing with your hands, and possibly also a natural ability to just know the law and to know injustice and when injustice is happening. Okay. What gifts do you have that you're gonna learn in this lifetime that you're gonna learn easily? You may already have learned them. So you have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So a key, I have to laugh at this. Because I literally just took like 3 pulls off of a CBD, and I said to myself, like, every week you're like, all right, we ain't doing this no more, not at all. And then something happens in the week and I'm like, no, I need me like 3 or 4 pulls. So whoever you are, maybe you don't feel like you're an addict because you're like, I'm not doing what I do all the time. That could be overeating, something that's not good for you, drinking, things that aren't good for you, smoking, things that aren't good for you, any kind of drug abuse, bad habits, whatever it's you have to do. These are addictions. It could even be a person. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to let God in and stop using these coping mechanisms. You don't want to call it that, but that's what it is, to help you cope with shit, to help you easily feel, and I'm not meaning to read you for filth. Maybe people in this pile, y'all are also subscribed to that channel, but if you're not, you need to be. But yeah, they letting you know that you're gonna learn in this lifetime how to trust God and let God in. And yeah, you're connected. I feel you're connected to God. I'm not saying you're disconnected, but what I am feeling is that whenever you have some overwhelming energies, or whenever you feel like, oh my God, I need to unwind, I need to relax, God isn't who you turn to. God's energy, at least. You turn to something that is like a comforting addiction for you, whatever that could be. And now addictions aren't bad. It depends on what you're addicted to. So get addicted to writing, get addicted to spiritually teaching and coming up with different seminars and sessions for people. Get addicted to traveling. Get addicted to keeping your mind in a prosperous vibration. Okay? So what other gifts are you going to learn in this lifetime with ease? Perhaps how to breathe when your kids are disrupting what you want to do. So my kids are being very loud right now. And they're kids, so that's why I'm like, whatever. It's when there's an adult in attendance like there is now that I'm like, what the blood clot? But yeah, that's my problems, not y'all's. My challenges, rather. Anyway, maybe you guys need to maybe some of you are parents. I feel like some of you are parents, and you have to sometimes disconnect. Maybe your life becomes your kids. Maybe your kids could be a part of your addiction, or what turns you to your coping mechanism. But there's something about that you have to find a different way, and it may require you to just travel or just chill, do your own thing for a minute. You are not your kids. And sometimes us light workers that have children that are biological or non-biological, we tend to start to lose ourselves. And we could do that in relationships as well, but that's not the point right now. We talking about children. Alrighty. So let's see what other gifts you're going to learn easily in this lifetime. So that's going to be easy for you to release this addiction, to let God in. Maybe right now in your mind you're going, no, it ain't. You're like, you don't know what the hell I go through. You don't know what I'm addicted to right now, or what I need in order to cope with the shit I go through. I hear you. I feel you. But there are so many other things you could do that could take your mind off of whatever you're dealing with, that I'm not trying to hear that as an excuse. Alrighty, explore your creative side. There's an example. Visualize, paint, and record. So here is a gift you have that will be activated in this lifetime by someone teaching you the art of visualizing. Some of you, it's going to be literally painting and doing artwork. And I feel like you're the griots. Like with record, you're meant to write or keep a record of things, or track of things, or history. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe the book you write is going to be based on a spiritual belief, the history behind it, or maybe even the deities that I mentioned. Oh, the music just cued in on that. I like that. I gotta eat me a Pringle, y'all, because on your pile, my stomach started growling. So, some of you here, we got to eat better, y'all. A Pringle is not a sufficient breakfast. All right. And you have tune in and connect. Non-verbal communication, intuition, and messages. This is so deep. This is a gift you're going to activate and learn in this lifetime. What's interesting is I have 4 children, 3 of whom are nonverbal. And I literally, if you go to my website, I have a page that says Autism and Intuition. And it talks about me wanting to teach people how to use their intuition to communicate with their nonverbal children. So then to get that and to see messages, I feel like message, something you need to do, Mina. And maybe many of you out there do. The autistic and nonverbal community could use so much support at this time. So if you have any family members on the spectrum, or any that are nonverbal, or maybe people who are deaf and are unable to communicate in the way of using their orally, intuition is a great way to also feel them when they can't express themselves. But anyway, that was a side note for some of you. A gift you'll learn with ease is how to tune in and connect to your guides and to other people, and gather messages, maybe even to write or to teach. I just heard you're going to travel to some sacred locations, sacred spots, the pyramids, Mayan or Incan pyramids, Egyptian pyramids, desert spots. I see you traveling to sacred, ancient spaces filled with some ancient energy. Even this is giving me you're going to go to some spot in Rome or Greece. I just heard Greece for some of you. Oh my God, even Sierra Leone for some of you. Like, your travel is going to be freaking unforgettable. Keep a video log, okay? Okay, that was a lot with your gifts. Okay, so let me see. What level of a light worker are you right now? Why am I getting tongue-tied? Y'all got throat chakra, that's why. Okay, so where are you as a light worker right now? We have trust in the plan. Well, baby, you are being guided right now. All the forces that be of light in the universe are guiding you. And where you are as a light worker is at the point of just being. Meditate, breathe, get grounded, centered, connect to that third eye, because that's open, and that solar plexus, and let the light in, let the love in, let the prosperity in. Trust in the plan. All you're meant to do at this time, the level you're at, is to just trust that you're being guided in the right direction and wait to arrive. You also have manifest. Boom. Co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, and joyful visions. Well, there you have it. Visualize and visions. So as a light worker right now, where you are is you're manifesting. You're at the level where you can manifest by doing nothing, by trusting. The universe is working for you right now. Stay in an energy of gratitude and happiness, and visualize happy things and joy and what it is you want to manifest, and trust that this is what's coming in. Think of it as it's already here. You're just thinking about it. Don't think of yourself as I'm projecting into the future. Think about it as I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow in my brand new car, in my new house, on this beautiful island off the coast of Greece or off the coast of Guinea, Senegal. That's what that's where you at right now. Okay? You're in divine alignment. You are in co-creator mode. So use it, baby. I keep saying baby. Why? I'm sorry. I don't know where that's coming from today. This baby. Yeah. Maybe I need to talk to my husband, right? I did earlier today, tired, laying in bed, looking like a hot piece of doo-doo on a stick. He still loves me. Go figure. Okay, so let's see what challenges you're meant to overcome in this lifetime in order to fulfill your mission. Moving forward, the first step is taken within our stillness. I literally said do nothing, sit still, meditate, get grounded. So what's going to be challenging for you is realizing that by not moving, you're moving. By taking the first step of being still, you're manifesting movement. You're doing by being still. And that's going to be a challenge for you to comprehend because you are a doer. You are someone who is a worker, who has to be doing something and, to feel like you're manifesting. I feel that for you, my power fives. But they're saying at this time where you're facing that challenge at this time. Is the challenge of sitting your ass down. Yeah, this is a Read for Filth group right here. Y'all need to be on that channel. But you need to sit your ass down right now. Stop doing the most and let the things come into you. When ideas or visions come to you, boom, then you act. Don't sit and go, what can I do now? What am I doing wrong? What direction can I go in? Why isn't this manifesting? No. Inspired action is called for right now. What other challenges you gonna have? We got the Page of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, this is opportunities for money coming in. Reversed, your challenge is gonna be trusting and knowing what opportunities are the right ones, and also not always being concerned about the coin, I'm hearing. 7 of Wands, standing your ground. Perhaps what you want to do, you feel like it's going to bring judgment. Perhaps you feel like not many people are going to support you, but you're wrong. Yep, you got the Hierophant. You're meant to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual guide. That's the masculine version of that. You're meant to lead people spiritually. And maybe you don't see the money there, and maybe you feel like everybody's not going to agree with what my spiritual beliefs are. Write that book, boo. Okay? And watch people connect to what you're sharing. Okay? I really feel like this pal is going to be mega rich as a spiritual teacher. I just saw Wayne Dyer, rest in peace. Like on that level, Ian Van Zant. On that level, who else? My favorite, she wrote the Creative Visualization book and opened up my whole world. Oh my God, her name is like on the tip of my tongue. Shanti, oh God, I can see it and I can't say it. Look it up, Creative Visualization, she wrote it. She has a book and a workbook that you could get to go with it. I send y'all so much blessings going forward. And I'm so excited that I can ignore the fact that I was starting to get annoyed because one of the twins, I don't know if you could hear it when I turn down the music, but she is blasting her cell phone like not outside my door, but in the hall. So I can hear it. And she's like singing the same sound over and over and over and over again, which can drive any normal person crazy. But for some reason, this read here or your guides are really helping me to like really hone that out. Even as I hear it getting louder. I'm going to turn up my music again. So anyway, I was almost wrapping you up because it felt like they told y'all already. Like, okay, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is your highest purpose. But I forgot you still have some more cards. So let's go. What are you supposed to be doing with your career? What should you be doing? Yeah, oh my God, they brought me back here though. You are going to have to stand your ground. When it comes to your spiritual truths, that is what you're meant to teach. Okay? And maybe at first you're not going to see the money, but the opportunities to be rich are there. Okay? Excuse me. In fact, the dark side wants you to feel like ain't no money there, so you won't push with your viewpoints, your truths. Okay, so let's keep it moving. All right, so I'm using my homemade deck. This is my newest deck I made called Awakening to Your Highest Purpose. And so far it has been amazingly accurate, scarily accurate, if scarily is a word. And let's see what career you're meant to be in or should be in and why. So first you have, I didn't shamelessly plug myself like I did for everybody else, so here we go. I'm also going to be selling my homemade decks, not the ones I made for myself because that has my energy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take bookings for these cards to be created where I will channel your energy and make them specifically as to what messages you need and that you'll be able to use for readings for yourself. Not so much for you to use for other people. You can if you choose to, but really they're going to be for you to self-read when you need just a little what's happening right now, or what's going on this week, or what's the vibe at work today, that type of thing. And you'll also be able to add those on when you book readings with me at a discounted price. If you get a personal reading, you can add on a homemade deck. Now know that those are made to order, so they will take time to be created, but they're dope. So anyway, even with my little, I don't consider great artwork. Yeah, okay. So anyway, let's keep it moving. Your first career, we have teacher of stillness. I'm gonna scream. How do your spiritual teacher? You get the spiritual teacher again, the Hierophant, the priest, the high priest. Then you get moving forward, which tells you the first step is taken within our stillness. And then you get teacher of stillness. I'm bugging out. Okay. So you got the teacher of stillness card. Let's keep it moving. It says master of meditation, breath work, and yoga. Ain't that something? I almost could feel what clients pick this pile now. Because I know y'all, some of y'all that are here. Okay. Wow. You may have a very soothing voice and peaceful presence. Getting certified to teach yoga and meditation techniques will be a great career or side hustle for you. Clarity comes to you quickly when you need it, even through other people. Certifications in the following things may call to you: CMT, a certified meditation teacher, which I am; Kundalini yoga, which I started, I didn't complete; yoga teacher; somatics therapist; creative visualization guide; and NLP, Neuro Linguistic Practitioner, which I am. So that is a 1. And your second career card says the star card. Didn't I say that? Didn't I start naming freaking celebrity star like spiritual teachers? Yo, you are meant to be prosperous. You're meant to be famous. You're meant to be known for the truth you have to share. And I do feel collabs. I just heard you combining with other light workers, sharing all your different spiritual beliefs. I feel like you're a part of the next generation of inspirational spiritual speakers and writers. It's gonna all come from some book. I feel like it's gonna start with a book or some kind of travel you do. One of those are going to open this door wide open for you, and you ain't gonna have no choice but to step through it. That's when you'll know to stop being still and gets to moving again. You're meant for recognition in a huge way. There's something about you. Since you were very young, people could see it. You're meant to be a celebrity, world known, famous, loved by the masses, in the spotlight. You are destined to be a huge star. No matter what you do, you will be one of, if not the best that does it. Have no fear and stand out. Man, take a screenshot of this card. If you're not watching this on your YouTube, on your Roku or whatever, if you're watching this on your cell phone here, I even hold it this way for some of y'all that take a screenshot, because yeah, you need to hear that. You need to know that. So my star, there's nothing else to say to that. I mean, they straight up read you for filth. All right, if you didn't get the point, then you do need to go to the other channel. So what will you be known for in this life? Well, shit. Release the dark wound, let love live. You're going to be known for having healed miraculously. Like, you're going to show people how to release toxic trauma, energies, and how to love again. And I don't know how you're going to do that. Maybe through your life, but you are really going to be known for that. Where people are going to live, and it almost feels like, because you can almost see the skeleton of this woman or man's hands through their skin, and it's almost like you're going to be transparent. People are just going to see at some point where you come from and where you are and where you're going to go. and how you're able to still love. I see you still I see you being able to forgive and heal from those who made you feel in a funny energy. At some point, you're going to be able to just let it go. The resentment you're holding. I see forgiveness coming in for you. You being known for being very forgiving as well. But I really see you being able to release, and I see you being able to help others do the same. Okay? Wowzers. Okay, sorry. So last but not least, let's get to your dice roll. It's your advice for the week ahead on how to step more fully into your purpose. And your dice roll was Virgo, the number 9, and the planet Mercury. So I'm going to tell you now, for the week ahead with Mercury, communication is big for you because you already got the throat chakra with the shake ray. So I'm going to turn this down some. So yeah, you communicating, speaking, talking is going to be important this week. With the number 9, you're going to be completing things. Completing cycles is going to be very important this week. Bringing things to an end, tying up loose ends. I see Sagittarius also being important this week. That could be your sign, but it's the 9th house, and wow, justice and the law. Maybe some of you are going to be having to do some legal things this week. Oh gosh, incense done fell burning my damn table. What the hell y'all got going on this week? Hold on, let me pause. Okay, y'all, that was nuts. The incense fell down onto my laptop. I thought it was on my notebooks on the floor. I was like trying to find a little piece of fire so it didn't catch on the fire. Be careful this week of communications that could lead you into court, or somebody wanting to start some crap with you. Maybe that'll cause a legal battle. I just felt that. Sagittarius energy, fire sign energy is all over that. Okay, take it if it resonates. It did for me. Okay. Woosa. So yeah, you have 9th house energy coming through, but that could also mean talks of or opportunities to travel to foreign lands, to culturally expand your knowledge about something. Could be artistic, could be just historic. But yeah, your purpose is going to be big this week. And with that 9th house energy coming through, and with the energy of Virgo, that brings you also into focusing on your skills, your work, and your health as well. Okay, so make sure you are watching your health this week when it comes to whatever these addictions or bad habits are. Also, maybe use this week to do something to up-level your skills, or to sign up for something that will up-level your skills in some way, in your spiritual teacher, author work, whatever the hell it is you're going to be doing. But you're amazing, my Power Fives. We're amazing. The law of abundance, y'all. Open your mind to your prosperous nature, your star. And that's what I got for y'all today. Sending you so much light and love. Please give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, we're always welcoming to new light workers that want to join the crew. You can read the description for other ways to work with me and vibe, but I really suggest that at this time you go to the website, steamintuitivehealingarts.com, and there you can book services from me. You can buy my products. You can join my workshops. You can learn more about me and what I do and my mission, and see if maybe you want to collaborate. You could book a sacred ceremony. Maybe we can just vibe, or whichever way you want to vibe, baby. Go to the website, okay? And I said baby again. What the blood clot? Somebody here pregnant? Somebody wants to get pregnant? If you want to get pregnant, you're gonna get pregnant. If you're trying to have a baby, it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. Because I said baby like 100 times in this one freaking, not counting just this whole pick a card, counting just you, Power 5, okay? So maybe you having baby fever, somebody around you gonna have a baby, something with babies, okay? Or you got a new baby in your life, if you know what I mean. I'm a mess, y'all. Let me wrap this up so I could go and record my Mother's Day reading. Yeah, look out for that on May 12th on my daughter's birthday, 21st birthday of Connie Ba. Shout out to Connie Ba. Anyway, again, I'm sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe right here. Right here. I know y'all feel it. Thank you guys for, just being here, period. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to my guides. Thank you to the Most High. And I'll see y'all next time on the next episode of Sit With Me.